Assalamu alaikum, my dear all students. I hope you all are fine and in good health. Today I'm going to discuss about use common punctuation cues to aid comprehension when reading, for example, comma, full stop, exclamation mark. What are the learning objectives of today's lesson? Introduction to punctuation and its role in reading comprehension. Understanding comma, full stop, exclamations mark, semicolon, and apostrophe. Punctuation cues in short text. Today, we will discuss about how we can use these punctuation marks in a given passage. Before going to use these punctuation marks in different examples, I'm going to give a small description about what are the types of the punctuation marks and where we can use it. So this understanding makes it more clear to use this effectively. So I'm going to write about that one as a full stop. This is kind of a full stop. It means that we are going to end of a declarative sentence. Now students, there is a comma. As you can see that in many passages there is a comma between two sentences. What does this comma means? It means that it separates two sentences, and it also means that something is going to more explain further after the comma. Now students, as you can see that there is kind of this mark. What this mark is called? What is this mark? Yes, this is called semicolon. What semicolon means when you use it in a given passage? It means that it separates two independent clauses. It means that it separates two different. One thing, for example, before the semicolon, one type of clause is written, and after the semicolon, there is another different independent clause has to be mentioned after the semicolon. Now, there is kind of this mark. What does this mark is called? This mark is called colon. Colon, it means that it clarifies and explains it clarifies and explains more about anything that you have written. Now students, as you can see, there is a question mark over here in many passages. What does this mean? It means that it's asking direct question. This mark reflects demanding and asking a direct question. So there is an exclamation mark. That is, it means that showing strong emotions. Whenever we have to use any kind of a strong emotion in a given text, we use this is called exclamation mark. I hope now you have an understanding about that one. So, students, we have discussed about different kinds of punctuation marks. That is full stop, that is comma, semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamation mark, apostrophes. There is some kind of important information that we need to explain it. What that one. Now, let's do some examples so we have a better idea about that one. So I'm going to erase this one first. So let's do some examples. Number one. This is Uma bag. How we can write it? How we can punctuate the sentence properly? You know, say that always the first sentence should be a capital letter. So this one is small one, so we can write it capital T. This is Homer. We need to have some apostrophe because we need to connect that one because we are linking with that one. So Homer's, no apostrophe and Homer's bag and a full stop. It means that we are going to end this sentence. So move on to the next one. Aman has come to school. As you can see that there is one thing that is missing, that is the capital A should be, because we are going to start and always the noun has to be in capital 1. Aman has come to school. So, number 3, that is, she does not eat apples. She is, that is the small one written here. She does not eat apple, banana and biscuits. So students, as you can see that there is kind of a small s. We need to big that one. And you can see that there are 3, one with an and there are 2 words that are linked one after with the other one. So we know already have an idea about that. Well, comma is linking the 2 sentences. So, or 2 words. So we need to put here a comma. That means that it continues from one word after the other. Move on with the next one. Sami will play in the evening. As you can see that Sami, the one is the small one. So we need to capital that one. Sami will play in the evening. The sentence is simple one. As you can see in the slide, students, there is another. Do you like ice cream? See the sentence, students. The always with the capital one. Like ice cream. Obviously, it is a question. We also have already understood about that one, that a question mark we need to put if we have something asking from someone, so always put a question mark at the end of the sentence. So I'm putting a question mark at the end and making the small letter, small d with a capital D. So this is about that one. Okay, now move on to the hush, keep silent. Hush, keep silent. So students, you can see that hush, keep silent. Now, what do you think? How we can do this? First thing, yes, making a small letter with a capital because this sentences start from here. So making hush, keep silent. You know that one thing is coming after the word. So we need to put a comma over here. Hush, a comma, keep silent. And a full stop at the end of the sentence. Now move on with the last one. What is your favorite game? What is your favorite game? Now look at this sentence, students. Making one capital, what is your favorite game? Is a kind of questioning. So we need to put a question mark here. What is your favorite game? End of this one with the question mark. So this is about the proper use of the punctuation marks in given sentences. So I hope now you have a better understanding about the punctuation marks, because you know that punctuation marks are always used whenever we need to connect that one to provide a more meaningful meaning context in a given sentence. So this is about, it provides more information, more in-depth information about the what is writer has to be obviously saying to the readers, explaining to the readers. So this is all about the punctuations. I hope now we are in a position that we are able to punctuate the text, anyone, and read the text properly with proper punctuations, and understanding the concept of these punctuation marks, and obviously the punctuation cues, obviously in a short text. So this is all about today's video of this lesson. So I hope you have a better understanding about that one. If you find any difficulty, please consult your teachers and students. Thank you very much.